North Coast, we're back. Better than ever, now we're sponsored. We got a sponsorship, so we all quit our jobs. We're doing this full time. We're gonna be putting out one video every day. And this is the first of it. New sponsor, G Fuel. Hit me with the GoPro. Since we're sponsored by G Fuel now, they hooked us up with a GoPro. So we're gonna be hitting you with some really wacky shots from this GoPro. It's really gonna enhance all the aspects of the videos. It's gonna enhance our life. It's going to enhance how we see things, how we see the world, how we view these, how you view these videos, and how we view ourselves. You guys are going, sponsor? Yeah, sponsor! G Fuel! G Fuel! Get into it! G Fuel! New sponsor! I done got fuel! Fuel! Game fuel! G Fuel? Gargoyle fuel. G Fuel. Goblin fuel. G Fuel. Alright. So, we're back. We're better than ever. I've drank 7 G Fuels just today. They got a new, G Fuel. So this we're all about G Fuel now at North Coast. They got new, drinks out. They're video game based. We found these at Sheetz. Sonic G Fuel. This ain't no Dr. Robotnik fuel. This is Sonic fuel. You guys see that Sonic movie that came out? I saw that Sonic and I thought, this guy looks weird. I hope they fix it. And they did. They ended up fixing it in post. That's good. It's got 0 grams of fat, 65 milligrams of sodium. This is a whole can of salt right here. G Fuel, Sonic flavor. It's peach ring. That's a peach ring flavor. Now I like peach rings. I think it's a good candy. I think it's It's not a type of candy you're gonna go for every day, but it's good. Every time you get them, you're always kind of like, Peach Fuel, G Fuel, peach rings. I forgot about this stuff. So me and G Fuel are trying to come up with a new way for kids to drink, a new way to open things up. We kind of trying to brand ourselves as the new way to drink. So what you're gonna want to do when you drink G Fuels, if you get one from the store, if you get one from the bodega, if you get one from your parents' house, from their fridge, they go down to their cellar.
親父は俺に何を見せたかったんでしょうか
Your dad's got a special fridge where he keeps all of his G Fuel. This is how you're going to want to open it. So you just want to stare at it. You're going to want to go 1, 2, 3. That loosens the can up. Then you're going to want to do a little bit of spit on it. Then you're going to want to do a little spit on it. And then that's when you crack it open. Ooh, now it's got your saliva and it mixes in with the peach ring flavor, and that's what's really going to get into your guts. Ooh, it smells very peachy. It kind of smells like peach rings. Wow, that's good. This stuff, it's not bad, it's not good, it's not bad, but it's not good, but if you drink it, it's not bad. It tastes like peaches for sure. Alright, so I don't want to drink any more of this because my stomach hurts now almost immediately after I drank it. But you guys should get it. G Fuel, sponsored. Sponsor this, G Fuel. G Fuel, you're going to sponsor FaZe Banks, you're going to sponsor Ninja, you're going to sponsor Drake, you're going to sponsor all these Twitch streamers. Why can't you sponsor us, G Fuel? We paid $3.69 for each of these fucking cans. Alright? Shit's not cheap. You think gamers can afford this? We spent so much money on our LED setups and our video games that don't drop in price. Steam. There's a pre-workout in here. I am gonna have a heart attack. I don't feel good. 16 fluid ounces, 1 pint. You don't need, you could do a quarter of a pint of this and probably get the job done. So for Sonic, G Fuel, peach rings, we're gonna give it 8 Sonics the Hedgehogs. We're gonna give it one of the Great Lakes. We're gonna give it 2 car keys. We're gonna give it your missing cat that ran away when you were 8. We're gonna give it a book, and we're gonna give it another book. We're gonna give it half a Timothy Chalamet, and over here we're gonna give it one. We'll go 2 school shootings. We're gonna give it Clark Bart. Give a bag of rice. Up here we'll give it some needle nose pliers. Down here we're gonna give it a boat. Over here we're gonna give it a car. Down here, we're going to give it a scooter. We're going to give you a girlfriend that played soccer in high school. Over here, we're going to give you a boyfriend that played hooky in high school. And that's my review. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Come back next time. Look, bye. That's enough.
It's got kale in it? Are we rolling? Yeah. What's up, guys? It's Peaches back here again. It's been a long time but pretty excited for this one. Get crunked up. I already had a G Fuel, so I'm feeling a little crazy. We were at our local Sheetz. Turns out they have almost every exclusive flavor of G Fuel you could ever imagine. Here in my hands, I have a Crash Bandicoot G Fuel, Wampa fruit flavored. I'm gonna be slurping down this fat Wampa pussy with the boys. And that's the thing, I've always wanted to taste a Wampa fruit since I was a child, playing Crash Bandicoot 2. The ingredients kind of give away what it might taste like a little bit. You've got turmeric extract, tart cherry, blueberry, broccoli, and kale. That's not what I expected. See, when you look at a Wampa fruit, it kind of resembles more like a mango. So I kind of thought that that's what they'd be leading with. Whoa, Wampa fruit! What? Wampa fruit? And not kale. It doesn't have any kale in it. All right, here we go. Yeah. Ooh, okay. Get a close-up shot of that. Not the color I was expecting, but let's get warping. Getting warped in the Crash Bandicoot universe. Whoa, Wampa fruit! It's very fragrant, yes. You can smell it across the room. You don't really get any of the energy drink flavor, which is nice. It almost tastes kind of like a grape flavored medicine. All right, here we got a can of Wampa fruit. I'm about to take a sip. It's Wampin' time. There's not a thought in my head right now. Let's go ahead and rate it. Doesn't really captivate me on the whole Wampa fruit flavor. It's not something I would pick up. You know, I wouldn't go out to, I wouldn't seek it out. If I had to rate it out of 45 milligrams of vitamin C, I'd probably give it a 25. A little bit above the middle of the road, but nothing that's particularly blowing my socks off. I'm just really looking forward to the classic G Fuel kick that's gonna hit me right here in the heart in about now. I'm feeling it already, and that's what you go for in an energy drink, so.
Don't let your kids watch it!
Ladies and gentlemen, it's nice to be back. It's good to feel home, and you know what feels even better? A sponsorship. G Fuel, baby. So I got together with the guys from G Fuel. Me and Murph sat them down. We got around the round table and we started talking about things. We talked about flavor. We talked about taste. We talked about scent. We talked about shape. We talked about size. We talked about color. We talked about the size of the bubbles. We talked about tiny bubbles. We talked about big bubbles. We talked about the shape of the can. And mostly we talked about Tetris. I've never played Tetris. G Fuel isn't your normal energy drink. G Fuel does things a little bit differently. G Fuel looks at things from a different perspective. And G Fuel is a message that I can get behind. And that is pro-gay, pro-trans, pro-life, pro-murder, pro-death penalty, pro-gun, anti-gun, pro-free thought, pro-cops. I say keep them. Why not? Think whatever you want to think, as long as you put it into action. That's all that matters. Just pull yourself up from the bootstraps, walk out your front door, and pull the trigger, baby. When I was hypothesizing flavors with the men down at G Fuel, we were talking about ways to change the world. And one of those ways was by making a Tetris flavored energy drink, Tetris Blast. It's an energy drink for extreme focus. We got zero sugar, and it's performance enhancing energy. And that can be performance full spectrum. You're not just talking about performance at the gym. We're talking about performance sexually. We're talking about performance in the workplace. And we're talking about performance as being a single father in an America that's very, very, very structured against you. We sat down at the table and we said, what does America want? A broccoli flavored energy drink. The first ever to do it, baby. G Fuel brought it to you first. Let's crack her open. Ooh. So it's got a berry smell to it. Okay, first sip.
你尝下它。
That's not the flavor I wanted. This is not the flavor that I suggested. It doesn't have a flavor. This energy drink, no taste. Tetris Blast. Much like the game of Tetris, G Fuel Tetris Blast has no flavor. Okay, so the ingredients here, it says sodium glucinate, which is good, methylcarbamate, potassium beta hydroxide butyrate, potassium sorbate. So it's got a little bit of sherbet in it. It's got a little bit of potassium citrate, sucralose, which is another word for sugar, green coffee bean extract, which, if you guys know anything about caffeine, green coffee bean is where coffee comes from, and turmeric extract, tart cherry, blueberry, and broccoli and kale. We got in from the ground floor with G Fuel and we said, let's make an energy drink that you can't review. Let's make an energy drink that has no flavor. And with G Fuel, I can't review it because it tastes like nothing. When we got together with Dank Hearts, we wanted to make the best energy drink this world has ever seen. I ate 2 pieces of meatloaf today, and I don't even like meatloaf. Here at G Fuel, we almost got approved by the FDA. So I got about a sip left, and what I wanted to do is wait till I got down to the last little bit, and I'm going to put it in the boot. So guys, we're going to go ahead and give a slight pour here in the boot. I wanted to do a bit of a challenge for you guys, dude. Me and the guys at G Fuel, we sat around the table, we started talking, we said, let's mix 2 flavors together. We're going to mix Tetris Blast, and we're going to mix Wampa Fruit in the boot. We're going to chug it. We're going to see what happens, baby. That's about 500 milligrams of caffeine. Let's see if Dylan can handle it, baby. Alright guys, so this is for Badlands Chugs. My brother out there, we both work for G Fuel together. So this is for you Badlands, this is for Hollywood, Florida. My stomach hurts. I think I do feel like I may have made an irresponsible decision by how much caffeine I have ingested. One thing I can say about G Fuel is this stuff tastes good, baby. And I just want to thank G Fuel for this opportunity. I want to thank the city of Cleveland for never letting me go. And I just want to say, guys, if I could give this an honest review, I'm going to give it a 5 out of 5. And and I don't have any actual reasoning for that. I don't remember what it tastes like. 5 out of 5, G Fuel.
Whoa, Wampa Fruit!